Oh, we are live at the Burbank Comedy Festival. Hi, I'm Peter Murphy. This is Frank Cronin.
Hey, Francis Cronin from Ireland. Two Irish people, basically. A Murphy and a Cronin.
Murphy and a Cronin. Smash those two together, and you've got a yummy pastry.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
A
Uh,
Cronin nut. Murph nut? Cronin? I don't know what to say.
yep. This is the 12th one of these festivals. Did you know that?
12th year, 12th year of festivals. Simultaneous? Do they happen linearly? I think that's how time
Well,
works.
they usually start. Well, the first one was the 11th one,
You're
and then
right.
and then they held this one out for the 12th for some reason. I don't know, but there has actually been 12 of them.
There have been.
But
Yeah.
this is the first year I think Red Bull is a sponsor, which is crazy.
Yeah, Red Bull, and they're keeping us caffeinated, also keeping us up and awake. Haha, tequila.
That's wild that there is a tequila called Haha.
Yeah, I would have not have pronounced this way.
Have you got some
I'm
mastery of the Latin American
no,
languages?
no,
What would you have
no.
said?
I would have said Jaja,
Yeah,
Jaja.
or
What are you drinking these days, Francis?
I enjoy. We had this big discussion yesterday,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
but I
Well,
had
so
this Coke Zero. I'm on the Coke Zero.
you're on the Coke
Yeah,
Zero.
yeah, Coke Zero. I was
Ah.
gonna go Diet Coke, but too feminine for a masculine man like myself.
I love a Diet Coke. I might do Coke Zero. Is there a big difference in the taste for you?
At this point, no. I think if you gave me bubbly water, I'd be just as happy. So I'm in it for
Yeah,
the bubbly water.
I like the bite of it.
Yeah.
For this live stream, am going to take a shot every 10 minutes.
Is it true you're a straight out of the bottle guy, or?
I go straight. Yeah, I'm straight. Oh, I got some shot glasses here.
Yep.
But out of sanitary use, I'm not going to go straight out of the bottle. And this is just the type of excitement that we've been having this week. It's been an absolute, uh, like a bullet train to comedy.
Yeah.
Jay Leno over the weekend, Leah Bonema, Dustin Chafin, and so many fantastic workshops and
And
panels
he's
happening.
been modest. He's been modest. He's been humble. A classic Murphy trait. But himself and George K. Burns ran their hour.
That's
You ran
right.
your 1 hour comedy special.
That's right. Yeah, and it was fun and it was great. And it's for those that haven't seen it in Los Angeles, they finally saw it.
Yeah.
And a
How did
lot.
how'd
Yeah,
it go? How'd it feel?
it felt good. It felt like I don't know what did it
Can I
say.
can I break it down with you? So
Yeah,
your
sure. Come
first,
on.
what room were you in?
Uh, this past week,
Yep.
it was the Yoo-Hoo.
Okay, so you're in the Yoo-Hoo room, which
Mhm.
for people listening and watching, the many thousands at home, that's a small but very intimate room. So when I say small, we're still talking 30, 40 people, and you can't miss in there because if you do, they can see the whites of your eyes. So
Yeah.
there's a bit of pressure in there, but it's also so the Yoo-Hoo room. That's a great room to do it, man. Well done.
Oh, thanks. Are we gonna be joining me today, or are you gonna
I'll,
be doing
I'll, I'll have a little bit of water.
you're doing the mist? What's in the mystery bottle here? What's in the mystery
Well,
bottle?
this is actually just pure petroleum. And
Thanks.
yeah, I like to drink it neat.
Cheers. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Mm. Ah,
Okay, so yeah, thank you for saying that. Small room, intimate room. If
you can't hide in there. You got to deliver.
nowhere to hide, and that room to me, there's so many famous acts that have performed
Yep.
here over the years. That room was made famous to me by the fact that Whitney Cummings loves to perform there.
Yep.
Gerard Carmichael loves to perform there, and before she has filmed any of her specials, Taylor Tomlinson runs her full hour in the Yoo-Hoo room
I can't blame her
every single time.
because you can't hide and you're going to get honest feedback.
Yeah.
It's small and intimate enough to keep you on your toes, but also big enough to get a read. And also, if you try to do the main room is cool. But if I was running something, I would run the Yoo-Hoo room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's more fun, it's more intimate.
good
And
choice.
it's all happening, here this week. Now,
I
what
saw Bill Burr in that room too. So he's been humble, classic Murphy
ha,
trait. But I've seen Bill Burr in there. I've seen the Wayans brothers and that
oh
gang.
yeah.
They drop in from time to time. So you're really mixing it up and mixing it up among comedy royalty in terms of where
Oh
people
boy.
run their stuff.
Well, speaking of mixing it up tonight, the after party is at Story Tavern. Make sure you go there after our slate of shows and our panel and industry mixers today.
Hmm.
Also, quick note: tomorrow I'm teaching a workshop. It is how to be a better MC. If you're hosting,
I might need that.
yeah, no, you're a great
Honestly,
MC.
well, it's here. What's the hardest thing about being an MC? And what would be the number one thing you think that MCs should know and do?
Ooh.
If you had to pick one thing.
Yeah, let's have like you ask me a question, then I'll ask you a question.
Sorry.
No, no, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Here's some behind the scenes game. So best thing to be an MC is here's the trick. The trick is you decide that you are a fan of every single person on the show,
Smart.
whether it's a showcase with 17 comedians or 4 or 5 comics. You decide to be a fan, and then you decide, just like if you're watching a movie like Ride Along,
Hmm.
Kevin Hart's obviously the funny person that's opposite him is a straight man.
Yep.
So you play that straight man, but in a sense of like being excited about viewing the show, and it's like, wow, I get to be a part
Yeah,
of this
as
show.
opposed to sexual orientation. You can be a gay straight man.
Yes, you can be any type. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. A classic Cronin trait.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
The old gay
200.
straight man
But
bit.
that sounds wise. Like to be that sounds wise to be a fan of everybody coming up. Because I've been the comedian, especially when I was starting out, where you felt like, wow, that host doesn't like me, or shits on you as
Right.
you walk off the stage. But if you feel like you're about to be welcomed by the crowd, and the crowd follows the lead of the host, you often have a better set. Like there's a warmth in the room for you.
Yeah, I don't need everyone to be like riled up in a lather like they're at a football match. Soccer for us.
Yep. Yep.
But they are at least engaged in having fun, and like I'm having fun along with them. It's like, oh, there's another great acting note that I got, which was um I was acting in this film, and the director was really kind to me because I was young. But I was like, I'm gonna be happy in this. Like I'm excited about receiving this package or whatever.
Hmm.
And uh, he goes, "Why don't you just have happy thoughts, but not express that on your face?" And that is a key to getting the look in your eyes of excitement or happiness, rather than like a full
Yeah.
face, type of a thing, which is helpful with like film acting, and when the camera's like really close. So I think that I'm like, okay, if I have these like positive thoughts and I'm a fan of this comic, whether I know them or not, then it's gonna continue that excitement
Like
throughout.
if you don't like them, you could be a fan of how they test every nerve in your body, so that so that you don't attack them verbally on stage. I like that.
Yeah.
I like him so much because he trains me to hold on to my rage in front of 200 people.
You're
As
yeah, yes,
I do, that's
exactly.
what I do.
Yeah, one yeah.
That's
Well,
just because I'm black, though.
yeah, no, that's a classic. Yeah. Let me ask you this. So,
Hmm.
Frank, are uh, you're Irish?
I am.
What can you tell me about Irish culture? Because I didn't really grow up too much in the Irish culture, but I know Murphy is like a very Irish name.
Yeah, Murphy for sure. I know
Hmm.
more Murphys. There's more Murphys per square inch than there are um, crackheads on my street. So
Oh,
there's a lot of them.
oh, okay. Since you mentioned
Yeah,
that, explain crack
crack.
to
Okay,
Americans.
so as an Irishman, we use the word crack. Like we're having great crack. Now, if you said I'm having great crack
Hmm.
in a boardroom in America, they would say, "Hey, you know what, dude? You are fired. Go see HR. You're gone.
Right.
You're not allowed to smoke that stuff in here." But if you say you're having great crack in Ireland, it means you're having great fun. So
Mhm.
fun, it's actually the Gaelic for fun, which Gaelic is the Irish language. And yeah, so you as a Murphy would be very welcome,
Oh,
and as a Murphy with an American accent, you would be considered exotic. So people would love to meet you in
oh,
Ireland.
yeah, I'm excited.
You'd be brought to parties. You'd have a great time. The girls, the guys, everyone.
I've been in Dublin. What's the strip in Dublin?
That's the whole city
The whole
where,
city.
where
Yeah,
people
yeah,
drink.
yeah, yeah, yeah. People
Yeah,
drink.
yeah.
Oh
You're right.
gosh.
Temple Bar.
Temple Bar.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Party Central.
Avoid that or go there.
Well, hey, that's a love-hate relationship that Dublin
Oh,
people have with that. So it's more expensive there because they're capitalizing on the
tourism.
the tourism. But also, if you want to go and meet people from other cultures, you can go in there and maybe meet the love of your life from America or something like that. So a lot of Irish people go in there to avail of the party sentiment that
Yeah.
that tourists bring,
Hmm.
but it is very expensive. So if you're going to have a pint, we usually go to our local pub. Everyone in Ireland has a local pub,
Okay.
and that's where everybody loses their father and mother during their teenage years.
Yeah. My mother's side is Irish,
Oh,
so I
really?
kept her last name. But my dad's Puerto Rican, and he left way before my teenage years.
Cool. I'm so well. I don't know whether I'm allowed to laugh at
Yeah.
that,
No,
but I
go
like the
ahead.
delivery. I will say though, I have noticed Puerto Ricans,
Yeah.
Central America. I spent a lot of time down there, like close to a decade. And I wasn't on the run, but I
Sure.
was there.
Yeah.
But I will
Oh,
say,
down in Puerto Rico.
no, in Mexico.
Mexico, pardon
Now,
me. Yeah.
but also the Latin culture, I would say Puerto Rican
Yeah,
Latin
yeah.
culture. The Latin culture and Irish culture is very closely intertwined.
Yeah.
Good vibes,
Yeah, good vibes, party atmosphere, excitement.
family,
Yeah, lots of family.
the sense of being a capable underdog. I noticed. So a lot of Irish people have this archetype going on in their head where
Yeah.
the capable underdog fighter who's good for the pueblo or the family.
Oh,
And
yes.
I noticed that that's the same archetype that's playing in a lot of people's psyches down in Central America, Mexico, Puerto Rico. So we're these affable people who are
Yeah.
very capable, but someday we're gonna have justice,
Yeah.
but we never fully get what we truly deserve, which is like to be the
Yeah.
number one confident person in the world. So we're all, have
Wow.
you noticed that?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I've noticed that. And not, I know you mentioned the term fighter, but
You guys are great fighters.
but yeah, we're talking about boxers,
Yeah,
traditionally,
yeah.
Irish boxers, or Puerto Rican boxers are like well celebrated in their communities. But yeah, Irish, Ireland, I just think of like the national team and the chip on their shoulder with, you think of like Roy Keane, you think about
Right.
Seamus Coleman, you think about great footballers coming from Ireland. It's like, if they were just born a couple, countries
A
over.
couple of inches right on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And but
yeah.
they chip on their shoulder. Same with Puerto Rico, the way that we are a part of America, but not part of America.
Right, right.
And oh man, there are a lot of parallels.
Yeah, underdog psyche is the one thing that when I talk to my Latin American friends and my Irish friends, is that we're kind of very at home as the underdog who's going to make things right.
Wow, that
Isn't that
makes so
interesting?
much sense. Yeah,
And I don't know where
absolutely.
that comes from.
Maybe it's like, the shadow of America, the shadow of,
England, yeah,
Great Britain, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
England and that. Oh boy, how
Some
fun.
people call it not so great Britain, but I don't. I wouldn't
No,
say it
no,
that
no. Yeah,
way.
we won't go there. Also, if you're in the chat and watching this, send a question to us via AJ. AJ's behind the ones and twos over here in the booth. Frank, are you having? Are you hanging out?
For the
Doing
festival?
anything fun in the festival? It's been 10 minutes, so I'm gonna take another one of these.
Oh
If you
yeah,
want to,
yeah.
if you
Every
want to
ten
take a
minutes,
mystery shot,
he's having a.
I'm doing one every 10 minutes. Yeah, this is how we're celebrating. Haha, tequila.
Well, yeah, tequila's actually made in a place where I spend a little time
Oh,
down
where's that?
in Mexico.
Oh,
Again, I
right,
keep
right.
going on about it, but
Are you
so
sure you weren't on the run?
I'll tell you, they didn't want. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. But you know what's funny down there? Well, right
Oh.
now, it's we'll keep it light, but there's obviously a lot of talk about immigration in America.
Hmm.
But when I was down there, I met a lot of people who were on the run the other way, dude.
Yeah, man. There's so
So
many
I mean, it's
expats in
kind of
Mexico
funny.
City,
Wow.
particularly.
And they all
Yeah.
want to talk to me. They're going, "Oh, what's going on in America?" And I'm like, "Why? Why don't you go back yourself?" And then you find out,
Why
you
don't you go find out yourself? It's like, I
well,
can't.
there's a video on the internet of me murdering 10 souls, so I
It's
can't
like,
go back.
my son Peter Murphy's back there, and I gotta
Yeah.
can't get too close. Can't get too close. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
You asked me a
See you
question.
someday. Him someday coming home.
Come on home, yeah.
Too
Ooh,
far?
you know what? For the next one,
Yep.
we need like a proper Irish cheers.
Oh yeah, slancha. Slancha, we say.
Oh man, wait. And by the way, to go back to crack. Sorry, I don't mean to
No,
monopolize.
crack's very addictive. People go back to it all the time.
How
Too
do you
fast.
spell? How do you spell that? The Irish
Craic.
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 Crack.
Yep. Now, can I find out a little bit, because you've been very sweet and you're making me feel important. But
You are.
you,
You are.
Mr. Murphy, you ran your hour of comedy in the Yoo-Hoo Room,
That's
where
right.
Bill Burr has been, Whitney Cummings has been. Everyone tests out their material there.
Hmm.
The Wayans brothers have been there.
Yeah.
Your name was up over the marquee. Your friends are in the audience. Some people you don't know.
Yeah.
How did it feel stepping out on stage, not knowing whether or not it was going to go the way you wanted?
Ooh, good question. I felt like, hmm, I feel so at home on stage that my mentality going forward is to, however I'm feeling on through that day,
Mm-hmm.
during that day, however I'm feeling good, feeling bad, I'm gonna bring that on stage.
Yeah.
And when I get there, I'm so excited to perform that it's gonna lift me up. And there's a bit in the hour, and I hope everybody gets to see it.
Yep.
When I say, like, why do this? Why do a special? Why do something like this? Why test yourself or create these stakes? And it's because any artist would agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's what makes me feel weightless, and what really excites me, and it's kind of like when you give somebody a compliment, they receive it well, and you both feel good.
Yeah.
And so that's how I describe it. And I could have gone wrong, could have gone bad,
Yeah.
but I also enjoy the fun in that, like just to kind of steer the ship back, or go right into the iceberg. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then back, and then in the main room,
Mm.
just you walk across the corridor, and there's Jay Leno on stage.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's getting ridiculous for you at this point. That's really cool though, dude. You know, sometimes just to tag the moments where you're recording your special in the room of your choice. You chose that room. You could have done any room in town, but you chose that room.
Mhm.
And then in the same building, whether it's that night or the next, the biggest name in comedy is going to be gracing the stage. And you guys are going to chat backstage green room. I've seen you've hosted for him, Jay Leno,
Yeah,
before. It's fantastic.
yeah. You've performed with Jay before,
I
right?
have that. Well, I teed that one up nicely for myself. Yeah, no, I've been around so long at this point that I mean, there should probably be a plaque somewhere in the building.
Yeah, where's the Frank Cronin? They need to name, like, put something.
Toilet seat or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know if you've been. There's a little LA history, but downtown place called Cole's. They invented the French dip sandwich.
yeah,
Started in 1908. Sadly, going out of business, I think maybe next month.
yeah.
But they have a urinal dedicated to Charles Bukowski.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, that's kind of cool.
that's
I
kind of
mean,
neat. So I mean, maybe you could. I
it's not,
mean,
they don't have his face laser printed on it though, right? So you're not.
no, but we could do that with your toilet.
Yeah, please. I would
In
like that. You should love it.
Frank's toilet in here.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Well, that's cool. So now that you have,
Yeah,
sorry,
good.
Connor, but now because I am genuinely interested, you have an hour on tape, and now you're gonna show it in theaters around the country and tour with it, maybe.
Yes. So we're going to. It's 75 minutes in total,
Yep.
with a sketch in front of it, and credits. Some
Mhm.
fun. My friend Eric Smedberg created a great song with his band Desert Weather
Mhm.
to introduce the whole program, and then Greg Hoffman plays live piano. Or keyboard on stage while I come up to the stage, and
Yeah.
it's all part of the entertainment. And it's a stand-up comedy concert, and it's
Nice.
very fun and exciting. And yeah, it'll be shown in movie theaters, which I'm saying here for the first time ever, and I'm really excited to announce that. And it's you can see it starting in November, and then with select engagements across the country starting in January.
So an immersive experience
Hmm, hmm.
where you and your friends will perform on stage prior to showing the movie.
Oh, so I'll do a bit of
Amazing.
comedy, and go to film festivals. The Enzion in Orlando, Florida, is a festival that I really love going to, the Florida Film Festival, and then out here and everywhere in between.
I love this. I here look.
And no one's done that,
Ev-
right? No one's done that.
no, I'm pretty sure no. I no. What I also like the idea, and I know everyone has a million ideas for everyone else's projects, but they
Yeah,
can
it's
never
fair.
finish their own.
Tell me, Frank.
But I do like the idea of maybe taking that to Edinburgh for you, because then you could, because as long as you get a venue with a screen,
Uh huh.
you could show your thing over there 30 nights in a row and do 30 shows in a row.
That's fun. Have you ever done Edinburgh Fringe?
No, next year's first one.
You're gonna go next year.
Gonna go. Just partnered up
Wow.
with someone. I can't say who, but they're a name,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna go over there and try and
That's
see what
exciting.
happens. Kind of in there, they're gonna help me with putting people in seats, I
Oh,
think.
that's good.
So fingers crossed.
Edinburgh Fringe, one of the best fringe festivals. I mean, the most well-known fringe festival
Yeah,
in the entire world.
the most wrongly spelled festival in the world. No one knows how to spell it.
Yeah, well, we know how to spell crack now. There's an I in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then how do we spell Edinburgh? Do we how to spell?
Oh man, I mean we could try, but
It,
EDIN
B
U
R.
OUGH.
Is it? It could have been. No, there's
Yeah.
no O. There'd be an O if it was in like Pittsburgh, or like if it was
Yeah.
in like Pennsylvania. There'd be an O. AJ, can you spell check us on that? How do you spell Edinburgh?
A-
Edin. Because
AJ's now asking Grok and ChatGPT.
gosh, if my
Both of them
friend
have different
Mary's
answers.
watching this, she's a fan of Hibs,
Yeah.
who play in Scotland, and they're in Edinburgh. No O. Yeah, no.
No.
O would be an American thing.
What way did you shoot the show?
Good.
I'm curious as to how you filmed it.
How I filmed it? In stunning 4K.
Oh, nice.
Four cameras, one handheld roaming, and then wide, a tight, and then a wide from an angle. So four cameras total.
So did you have a guy at some point up like this, like inside your head?
No, not that close, but we didn't. You know what was great? We only filmed it once.
Yeah.
One time. So I only had one shot at this. No pickups. Absolutely zero pickups, by the way. Not, maybe that is more of like a masculine, like toxic thing. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do this one time.
Oh, good
Great.
though. Well done.
But I really wanted to put the heat on, and we had yeah, 4 cameras, and no one was that close, but there were no cutaways to the front of the audience.
Okay.
It was just back of heads, and I feel like anytime somebody cuts to the audience, it's like covering up some type of mistake, and I really wanted all my mistakes to be
Wow.
out there.
Well,
As they're happening.
that's ballsy and also pretty hard to do because you have to focus, deliver your jokes while the cameras are moving. So that shows some skill, and also uh, you now have you asked for my laugh track from my
Yeah.
last set, so you can use that and you can filter it, pop that in.
Yeah, that's like the fine print of the in the special. It's like, oh yeah,
Laugh track by Francis
Right.
Cronin.
yes, it's from your shows, the audience, but also you're in the back like, good one.
Bro, well the sound you know from filming, right? Like the sound is so important because you could be
It
having the
is.
best night of your life. Literally every joke is like, oh great, or for a few minutes at least.
Yeah.
And then you go back and the audience isn't mic'd, and you're like, oh, well, I guess that's not going
This
anywhere.
doesn't sound as I thought it was sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens. But what's that? Shock time.
Oh,
Oh, shot time. Oh
shot
yeah,
number
it's been
3.
10 minutes.
How do you
Good
feel?
deal.
This feels like
Feeling good. I know. I feel like I'm rambling. You know what?
the
You know
weird thing is that he's his sponsor, so it's weird that he's encouraging, but
what?
such is life.
Ha ha ha, tequila. Yes, thank you. Yeah, AJ's my life sponsor.
Well, here, cheers to marking a major milestone in anyone's comedy career, a 1 hour special, and soon to be on tour in theaters with a immersive experience pre-show.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Connor Murphy, everybody.
Cheers.
Maybe
Well, Peter, but yeah.
Maybe Edinburgh, yeah.
Peter.
Yeah,
Murphy,
Peter
but,
Murphy.
But we love Connor.
I
Connor's
knew
my
you were
cousin's
Murphy.
name.
As an Irishman, I focused on the Murphy.
Focus on the Murphy.
And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
went back to my 5th grade teacher.
Everything.
I apologize.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My 5th grade teacher was Miss Hester, and I always think about the
Sorry.
No. I always think about Miss Hester's because school's back in now in Burbank, and as well as the Burbank Comedy Festival.
Yep.
Is happening. Lots happening in Burbank.
A
But
lot.
my 5th grade teacher, Miss Hester, she did like meet the student and meet the teacher night.
Yeah.
For festival for teachers and stuff like that. And my grandparents, who I grew up with, and my mom come in, and she had rearranged the seats. And my grandpa, he's at the time when he was alive, he was a Marine and like no nonsense guy. But Miss Hester had rearranged all the desks in a circle just to like be more accommodating for people to like move around.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than like a grid of seats. My grandpa walks in, sees the circle, and he goes, "What the hell is this shit?" It's like, and like
As a
not
Marine.
as loud as possible, like full voice. He's like, "What is this shit?" And I was like mortified. I'm like a 5th grade and I'm a kid, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, don't embarrass me!" And he like totally embarrassed me. He would love to embarrass me. He would send food back constantly all the time, like at restaurants, and I'm like, just
Do you think this is where you maybe learned to be funny, but you had to pierce the tension
I was trying
and
to.
kind of defragment the tension before it got too much?
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about like how I would like deal with tension, but also deal with like the attention of being a only child.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, maybe there's something there. I don't know. Like, where
I'm just trying to
where do you draw-
psychoanalyze you as you drink
Sure.
tequila, which is really fair.
where do you where do you draw like red wire lines from your childhood
Well,
to
maybe
comedy?
maybe this week I'm just figuring it out. I was literally thinking about it this week, but I thought like a lot of people until they do a little evaluation of their life, I thought my life was very run of the mill. But no, there was plenty.
Boring.
Well,
Run of the mill.
well, I grew up in Ireland, so there's a
Yeah.
lot going on there.
That's something.
In a city, lots of kids, so there's a lot of you had to be quick witted, and then in your teens you had to be willing to fight or be quick witted, and then I ended up in the army, I guess, and so the banter in there is super dark. I did
You
fight.
ended up in the army.
Well, I was in the army.
Yeah.
I was in the army 5 or 6 years, so there's a lot of tension and pressure there. So we're always, whatever the stakes are, you're always trying to immediately pierce the tension because there's just too much stress.
I don't imagine
Mm.
you're allowed to be funny in the army, but were you funny?
Everyone's funny in the army.
Okay. Oh,
Everyone's
really?
funny.
Really? How so?
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
you mean?
Well, just a so. I mean, the, there's a lot of pressure. In general, there's no excuses if someone says you have to achieve something. It's usually borderline underachievable. And
Mm,
so the only way to deal with the fact that you know you're either going to get in trouble or fail is to attack power verbally between you. So you're always just, no matter what, how much pressure you're under. There's like if something terrible happens,
yeah.
the easiest way to process it mentally is to make light of it, and that
Mm,
then that makes it more
and
palatable,
that's
and
how
you
you
can move forward.
survive the military.
Yeah, I think so. Most of my friends are way funnier than me, and I would say, that's actually seems to be a common thread in comedy. Most like you're driving around in a car full of people. The comedian is very structured with their comedy, but your
Mm.
friends are just naturally hilarious, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friends, I would agree. Like, I grew up in Florida, and like a lot of my friends are funnier than me. Also, those same people are more psychotic.
Oh, brilliant.
Like, yeah, they're like, hey, and like these are the same hilarious people I'm thinking of that like
Yeah.
threw fireworks in my car
Mm.
in high school,
Yeah.
and like would get in car accidents and then run off. And I'm like, all right, great.
Yeah, yeah. Well, why, just being a young man in a city in general is pretty wild, and so there's plenty of tension going on there. Is that where you grew up in a city?
Yeah, well, more or less, it's a town called Cape Coral, Florida. Not the biggest city in Florida, but in Florida.
You got the sea, you got streets, you got
Yeah.
cars, you got fireworks. That's enough.
Oh, yeah. That's all you need for that's a
That's
city.
yeah, that's
What
enough.
what constitutes a city? I know we're talking about Temple Bar earlier, but I think a city needs what is it? What is a
Skyscrapers.
city?
We don't have skyscrapers in Ireland. We have one
Skyscrapers.
or two tall buildings. I think the highest is 10 stories in the whole of
And
Ireland.
that I'll be on, I'm not being funny. That might be the Jameson Distillery in near Temple Bar.
Yeah, the biggest buildings are all distilleries. And that's so that the alcohol can be pumped directly to every home.
Straight
We
down.
need that downward pressure.
Okay, I'm gonna vacate my seat here because I think we have our first guest.
Well, you here.
Yeah, are you coming in? Or
Peter, do you want to do this one?
no? Well, yeah, if you want, it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. I want to
So,
interview
yeah,
him too.
come on in. Come on up here.
I definitely don't want to have the mic.
Oh yeah, Frank's taking a break, taking a smoke break.
Oh,
What's
cool.
up, man? How's it going?
Good,
Uh,
good.
we have a guest with us right now. One of I think you're volunteering here as well, so I want to hear about that. But please welcome Josh to the stage, and we're 4 minutes away from my next shot. Am I right?
4 minutes away from it, yeah.
Okay, great. AJ's checking me.
Last shot to wrap it up.
Okay, great. Oh, we're only doing 30 minutes? Oh, what? Oh, well, dang. Well, Josh, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay, doing okay. I know you're manning the phones, and you're getting people to come out here. What's been the highlight for you so far, halfway through Burbank Comedy Festival?
Oh, it's been amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's been great. I've met a lot of great comedians that I haven't seen before.
Mm.
Although in LA we have a lot of like good comedians and like amazing talent, but like it's good to see people come from outside of the state to come out here and do comedy, and then you get to like see them and connect with them, talk with them, exchange information. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
fun of a festival. There's people from all across the country, all across the globe that come in here, and it's fun to like meet them at the mixers and the after parties and see them perform, and then be like, "Oh, where are you from? Pennsylvania? Where are you from? The East Coast? Like,
Yeah.
I need to come and check that out. Do you do your own show over there?"
Yeah.
Um,
Like there was this for yesterday, I forget his name, but there was this comedian yesterday, very tall guy. He came from out of states, and he looked a little dumb. So I was like, oh,
he looked a little
he
dumb.
looked a little dumb. So I was like, he's not gonna do well tonight. Let me just watch and see. And he fucking killed it.
He's great.
Like he was so great, and I was like, oh my god, I was so disappointed.
You know who I think you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Who?
Matt Dunder.
Is that him?
Might have been. He's
Tall with the hair.
blonde guy.
Yeah, blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very funny on the main
He
stage.
was very funny. Yeah.
Very funny. There's like a couple qualities about every comedian that are like a little off
Yeah.
from being like, oh, that's a traditionally handsome person, but he's like this guy, very very funny.
Yeah.
Matt Dundurk, absolutely incredible. I was hosting a show he was on. He was.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected him to be funny, but also like there are three qualities about every comedian that's like, oh, you're a comedian. It's like this
Yeah.
like odd look in your eye
Mhm.
where like you're here but you're not really here,
Yeah.
and then maybe like a wrinkled unironed shirt or like something like or like some type of like fidget.
Yeah, some
right?
kind of like maybe messy hair, like looking weird.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, this person is gonna be, they're gonna bump tonight.
But they were great.
And then it was amazing. I was
Yeah.
like, what is going on?
Only great comics here
Yeah,
at
only
Burbank Comedy
amazing comics
Festival.
that we see here,
Do you
man. It's pretty
when
cool.
you're on stage, do you have like an idiosyncrasy? Do you have like a little like fidget or movement thing or something that you can't really control? Because for me, when I'm on stage, I used to move a lot. I used to,
Hmm.
pace like I thought I was like Chris Rock,
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
didn't look good. It didn't look like what Chris Rock does, So then
yeah,
I got that note from somebody who was like, "Oh, he's not TV ready." So I
yeah.
go, "All right." So then I'm planted, not moving, and microphone in this hand, this arm
Hmm.
moves like a dog tail, just like uncontrollable
Yeah.
gesticulating, conjuring spells, all that stuff.
Hmm.
Do you have a thing like that?
I mean, for me, when I go on stage, usually I like to sit because it's more comfortable.
Mm.
Sometimes when I walk around, it makes me feel weird because the stage is high sometimes, and then
Yeah.
it's like I feel weird walking around, and I'm so tall, like I'm like 7 feet tall. So like I try like to sit down so I can be the same height with the audience. And there's this thing that I do too that I
Mhm.
can't really control. I think it's because I've watched a lot of Shane Gillis
Oh,
when
okay.
he's holding the mic and he keeps doing this. Yeah, so I do
Yeah.
that a lot too, but not. I know it's because I watch him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so I
okay.
can't control it.
Do you want to continue to do that, or is that a habit you're gonna break?
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
fun
sure.
doing it. It's like the only thing you have on stage usually is just the mic.
Yeah, yeah,
So when you have the mic and you're explaining whatever joke you're explaining, and then I fell down the building, you know,
yeah. Right.
then you get back to it. So it's kind of like I like it. I like
That's
it. I
fun.
might not get out of it.
Are you gonna be a part of the volunteer showcase?
Yes,
Okay, great.
yes.
Tell people when that's gonna be.
I think that's on Saturday, 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, and
Ooh, great. Oh
yeah,
my gosh, Saturday is the last day of the festival and
yeah,
probably one of my favorite days,
yeah,
to be honest, because big closing night, lots of excitement, big bang. 4:30.
4:30 p.m. Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
on
and it's
Saturday.
in the Yoo-Hoo room.
It's gonna be in the Yoo-Hoo room,
Do you want to take a
Flatbush.
shot with me, Josh?
Of course,
All
man.
right, cool, cool,
Oh,
cool. Hey,
that's
don't worry, I got a
fantastic.
shot glass for you.
All right.
It's five. It's 10. It's been 10 minutes. Here we go. Is this shot? Might be shot 4 for me.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
What?
wow, shot 4.
Yeah.
You don't
Hey,
even look tipsy.
yeah. Do I? This is what should we cheers to?
To the festival
To the festival and yeah, Irish crack.
on the Irish crack.
That's that. Okay. Saturday, 4:30. Tell
Yeah.
people exactly where they can find you online.
You can find me online, Josh Breeze Comedy.
Hmm.
That's my Instagram handle. Same thing. It's the same handle for everything. Instagram, Twitter, which is X now,
Yeah.
Facebook, all of it.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Twitter's X now?
Yeah. Yeah, like you didn't know. You gotta thank Elon Musk for that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Have you been to the Tesla diner? There's a Tesla diner in
I've
LA now.
seen it around, but I haven't been yet. I would love to go. I would love to go. There's like robots everywhere.
I
My,
don't know. I don't want. I'm like, ugh, this is not a good start of things. I
why?
don't want to. What's at a Tesla diner?
When you get into the cars out here that has like the Waymos that you're like, self-driving
You ridden
cars.
in a Waymo?
Yeah, and then it's very comfortable. And then you have like this robots delivering food for you. Like, what's the difference with the robots like, serving you food at the restaurant?
I would rather have the flying cars than all the other things
Ah.
associated with the Jetsons, but that's me.
Yeah, yeah, the
That's me.
flying cars are not here yet. But I'm hoping for them to come soon, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Of
because
course.
traffic is horrible.
Well, yeah, we won't go there. But, all right, Josh, thank you so
All
much for
right, thank
joining
you
me.
so much for
We're gonna get
having me.
Frank back in here to close us out before the end of this live stream. And also, AJ's been in the booth. Big shout out to AJ. AJ, a Keanu Reeves doppelganger.
Hey, if you're curious as to what AJ looks like,
Yeah.
what's your Instagram handle,
Yeah.
AJ? Laugh for takeoff.
The number 4.
The number 4, LAUGH. The number 4, takeoff.
That's it. Okay, and then crack is spelled
AIC
CRAIC, and Edinburgh is spelled
DIN.
EDBU.
BURGH. Wow, it's easier than we thought.
Yeah, it is. Once you see it, you're like, I should have known the whole time. And also, fabulous is spelled FABOLOUS.
Well, that's one of those words that you're just happy exists. It makes you feel good when you say
That's
it.
the rapper spelling of
Oh
it. The
yeah.
rapper Fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's how he spells it, but it's not. That's not how you really spell
Oh yeah. 6ix9ine isn't spelled with exclamation marks.
it.
It's true though, right?
Yes.
Hey, hey guys. Peter Murphy's special is coming to a theater near you. Um, all reports. I haven't really, to be honest, Peter. It's a great pleasure to sit down with you finally because I see you everywhere. I know we have and had mutual friends, so it is nice to
Oh
sit down
yeah.
with you, brother. And also, I just I just wish you. I wish you the very best with this special because it is a big move. To put something on tape takes a lot of courage. To do it in one take is another step, and then to do it in a place where you find love and support like Flappers Comedy Club, the Yoo-Hoo Room, the legendary Yoo-Hoo Room. You're gonna have that for life, my brother, and I wish you the best, Peter.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Frank, thank you so much. And like, there's so much leading up to next summer when you go to Edinburgh, and which we now know how to spell. Don't ask me about it.
Yeah.
But Frank, you're
I've
always
forgotten.
you're an absolute yeah, me too. You're an absolute legend, and always great to hang here with you. Where can people find you online?
Well, I'm online. Put in Francis Cronin, and I've been putting stuff online for so long that you will find me. Francis Cronin. So
Search Francis Cronin found guilty.
yeah, actually, do you know the first yeah, that's another fella. All right, and you can tell by the photo it's
That's
another fella.
in the Irish military, then escaped to Mexico for a bit.
Do you know how long I've had to work? Do you know how long I've had to work so that I percolate to the top of the Francis Cronin search? This guy was a media mogul
Really?
in Ireland. He owned like the number one news talk thing, so he has the same name. He wasn't a criminal though.
You want to know?
But I got to the top finally. It took a few years.
Wait, where can people find you online? Search Francis Cronin.
Glowpunk, Glowpunk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Also, I'm not the only Peter Murphy. Obviously, there's a Peter Murphy, very grunge legend, '90s in the lead singer of the band Bauhaus.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the only
Yeah,
one. I don't even want to know about
But let
that
me
guy.
tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Middle name is Francis,
Wow.
so I'm Peter Francis Murphy the Fourth.
That means we could be sisters.
Oh,
Like classic.
Yeah, classic Irish.
Yeah, we could. No, but seriously, that's why
Classic.
sisters in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
No, no.
No. I totally.
No,
Wait,
but,
half sisters if you have if someone has the first middle
Pe-
name, first name, middle name.
Peter Francis Murphy. That is legit. So that would be Porrick Prunchius O'Muraku in Irish.
What does that mean?
That's your full name in Gaelic. Porrick Prunchius O'Muraku.
Wait. Oh my god! I feel like you just cast a spell on me.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You're
Boopity
gonna.
boppity boop. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
Wow,
well,
that's
there you go.
incredible.
Well, enjoy that little factoid.
Yeah, thanks. Irish info here. Also,
Mhm.
let me give you some. I grew up in Florida. I'll give you some Florida tips. Two Florida tips. One, if you ask for a buffet style at Margaritaville,
Yep.
they'll give you an extra shot for free on the side.
Ooh.
And if you go to Hooters and get it the wings Daytona style, they're significantly better than the regular wings.
That's actually top information.
Not bad. It gives you a reason to go to both places.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
completely honest, or to tell other people.
Yeah, well, from Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank at the 12th annual comedy festival, I've been Francis Cronin.
Hey, I'm Peter Murphy, two Irish lads enjoying the Burbank Comedy Festival. We hope you'll enjoy it with us. And Frank, before we sign off, I think I'm going to do one final shot here just to close her out.
While you're doing that, I'll read out the sponsors one last
Please.
time. Big shout out to Visit Burbank, a great organization. Red Bull,
Another great organization.
another
Good
great
people
organization.
sponsoring Leeds United this season on their shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the Burbank Comedy Festival.
And the Burbank Comedy Festival.
The Hilton Garden Inn, a great hotel here if you're ever in town to take in a show. UME Credit Union, great guys, great interest rates.
I like them. They have a lot of money over there.
Magnolia Corner, they do great things on the corner there.
Yeah.
Barney's Beanery,
Well, great best beans in the game. Honestly,
best beans.
I'll be honest. Best Cobb salad in Burbank. Not a bit.
No joke, and karaoke.
Yes.
Late night, which
Yeah.
is kind of cool, and a great place to hang out without too much hoity-toityness. Then we have the Story Tavern, great place to listen to
Ooh.
stories.
In fact, tonight that's where the after party is happening for the Burbank Comedy Festival. We hope to see you over there at about 9:30.
Okay, Calaveras, that's just a Greek thing. It's a great Greek thing, though. Red Bull again, apparently. They paid extra for that second mention.
Well, that's what the second one is sugar free.
Oh, exactly. There you go. The Burbank International Film Festival, not to be confused with the Comedy Festival.
No, lots of festivals happening here in Burbank. None more important than the Burbank Comedy Festival.
No, but almost there
Like
at a different
right
time of the
there.
year, equal in standard.
Yeah, yeah.
Would be the International Film Festival. International, i.e., I'll be there. Okay, Cozy Nook Cafe.
Ooh.
Nice place on a cold day. You go in there.
With a lover,
Oh, cozy. And
both
it's
reading a book.
yeah, exactly.
Both reading the same book, just over their shoulder.
A book in a nook.
Oh,
Lovely. And then you have Marcella's sweet treats. Now we don't want to tell you what she does in there.
yeah, that's for you to discover.
They are delicious.
Man, we know.
Van Keith's properties.
Oh yeah, he's got some of the best corners, like Magnolia Corner. Yeah.
Brilliant, yeah. And so the property, very good. Van Keith Properties, yeah. And Justin Worsham works with him. So
Oh,
Van
yeah.
Keith Properties and Justin Worsham, those
Yeah.
two guys together putting in great work.
Justin's doing great work over there. All right, well, cheers to you and cheers to everybody. This has been great crack today.
Great crack.
Oh my
Nice
goodness.
to meet you, Peter.
Great. It's been an absolute pleasure, Frank, and I hope to see you down here at the Burbank Comedy Festival. Happening